guys, my name is Lily Nunez, for those of you who don't know me. And I volunteered at the Cornerstone Hospice Foundation, well, I'm going to. As a volunteer, my services include providing comfort and reassurance to the terminally ill, assisting staff in housework and cleaning, visiting the homes of patients and families who don't live in the hospice homes, and lending an ear to those patients that would like someone to talk to. I also, by increasing the service each patient, by volunteering, I increase the service each patient receives by working for no cost. And since I work for no cost, they don't have to pay each volunteer, and there's a lot more money that can go to the funds for the patients. Outreach to the community. The Hospice Foundation brings the youth of today together to offer a helping hand to those in need. Things just like this service learning program that we're doing helps people at our age get together with people at the Hospice Foundation so that we can help people, we can get to know people that are older, they're wiser, we learn from it as well as they do. The hospice community gives those individuals with life-threatening illnesses a home where they can feel a sense of hope. It also offers bereavement services open to not only hospice patients and families, but to anyone in the community who may want it. There's some foundations that only allow bereavement services to the people that attend there, but hospice is open to anyone. If you want to come in and see the chaplain or people who offer those bereavement services, they'll allow you to do that. Hospice recognizes dying as a part of the normal process of living and shows others how to maintain the quality of their remaining life. We do events, we do ways for them to have fun, to enjoy, even though they know they're going to die soon, they can still enjoy it. It doesn't mean that they have to be depressed all the time. The foundation raises funds by involving the community so that even those who cannot afford it can receive the benefits of hospice care. So everyone's eligible for it as long as they have a terminally ill disease, and some hospice houses would rather people who have whether 6 months to live or 3 months, but it doesn't matter the cost. My responsibilities and duties. I'm not working there yet, but what I want to do is I want to read to the patients, I want to help in the kitchen by cooking meals, participate in community events, fundraising to raise money for patients who can't pay for it. I'd like to run errands, shopping, things like that. And I put another little bullet here, you can't see it because of the picture now, but it says, and making patients smile. Further research. Some of the things you can research on are hospice volunteers sufficiently trained? My side of this would be, I think they are. I think the training that we go to is exactly the same as the ones that employees go to, which is really good because we should all be on the same level. Is there a scarcity of hospice houses when compared to the amount of those who need it? Or is there a scarcity? I'm not sure for that. I would say that there is actually. There could be more. There's so many people who need it. There's so many waiting lists. Is spiritual support important to hospice patients? That's mine. That's why I put a smiley face next to it. And Mr. Perez will be reading about that in my research paper. Should there be hospice homes that focus on children with terminally ill diseases? Hospice homes are for all ages. Should there be some different, just to focus on children? Should children have different kind of hospice homes, almost just a different kind of place to be? And are there enough multilingual personnel to accommodate the variety of foreign patients? There's people that have terminally ill diseases that speak Spanish and Russian and all those kind of weird languages out there. And are there people who can tend to their every need? Are there people who can understand them enough to help them out? Knowledge gain. During my volunteer training at hospice, I learned what a hospice house is. When I decided to volunteer for this, I had no idea what I was going to do. I had no idea what a hospice house really was, except that there were old people in it. But there's more than that to it. I learned that it's where the terminally ill go before dying. It's a place for comfort where they can be happy even though they know that they're going to depart soon. I learned the difference between a hospice house and a nursing home. At first I thought it was just like a nursing home. I didn't understand why it was called a hospice, but I did learn that. The need of volunteers. If hospice had to pay every volunteer, there wouldn't be enough funding for the people who needed it to stay at for the patients that wanted to stay at the hospice homes. I learned the way a hospice house runs, who does what job, like Sandy acts as the coordinator, and people like Isaac, the chaplain, what their jobs are. And the importance of a service learning program. I learned how good this is for us, what a good job that teachers are doing this because it gives students a chance to volunteer even if they don't want to.